Demonstrate some really safe, gentle, easy healing exercises to restore a bad back if you've got compression, if you've got tension, if you've had injuries in the back, if you get stress in your neck or shoulders, stress in the lower back. These are really safe, gentle healing exercises for the back. So the first thing we're going to do is come onto all fours, coming onto the floor safely and easily. First set of gentle exercises is to come into a tabletop position, hands directly under the shoulders, so roughly shoulder width apart, not too far out. Knees directly under the hips, so you've got a neutral alignment for the spine. We can just do some gentle forward movements, trying to maintain that alignment through your spine, through the torso, neck and head. So not humping too much, not concaving, we're just maintaining that alignment, that balance through the body. This will help to just bring you in touch with the spine, create a bit of awareness in the back, help to release the hips. Then we can do some gentle cat stretches. Do a few cat stretches, you're pulling in the navel, doing a lovely stretch. Back loves these gentle, safe, perpetual smooth movements. This helps to ease the compression, the tension, the stress off the back. Most of the day we're stuck in chairs. We live in a very static, sedentary culture. Generally, when we do have activity, it's very sort of rigorous and it's not very gentle and easy on the body. And we can do some rocking in the pelvis that help to ease off the lower back. We tend to accumulate lots of stress in the lower back. So rocking from side to side, circular motions, go the other way, then we can come into a child position. If your head doesn't touch the floor, you can bring that bit of support that we can use for the head, bring it underneath the head. If the arms feel a bit tight, you can place them to the side, and bottom will eventually release down into the ground. You've got the gravity trickling down, that's really great for opening the back. Hang up there for a bit, it's really healing, it's really great for widening and opening that lower back. Breathing into the back so the breath can be drawn in through the nose, down through the throat. Taking a few deep breaths, so that will help to encourage the lower back to open. So that can take a few minutes. We can just gently come up and make sure you've got a bit of support underneath the head. That helps to bring the head into alignment with the back. You can turn around, place the feet roughly hip width apart, knees pointing upwards, feet not too far out, not too close in towards the bottom. Gently use your hands to lower yourself down. So this support is to bring the head into alignment with the spine. We don't want too many books because you'll be tightening the neck and the windpipe. You want fewer books because the head will be rolling back. So gently rocking the head from side to side, ensuring there's no tension. We accumulate lots of tension in the neck muscles, in the shoulders. So making sure that you feel comfortable making any shifts or adjustments. So you really feel you're supported. We all need to feel a sense of support. This is where you can really get a sense of support from the ground. This is where you can come to a peaceful place. I suggest you find this peaceful, quiet place where you can just retreat. You can just step back into a place where you're comfortable, you're quiet, you're being with yourself, you're turning up for yourself. Making sure the eyes are open preferably so you don't fall asleep. Facial muscles are soft. Jaw muscles released. Taking a few deep breaths. And on each out breath, thinking of the entire body completely letting go. So any holding, any muscular tension, you can breathe into it and you can think of just letting go. Then bringing the arms out, up towards the ceiling, corkscrewing the arms so you're using the small finger to turn and initiate that movement in the arms And it's almost like that movement, those two bones in the arms, in the forearms, they actually cross over each other. So that causes those muscles to move, and the muscle causes the tension to release. We're corkscrewing that movement right into the shoulders. And then we can give ourselves a hug. We're just encouraging the back of the shoulders to open. It's almost like our fingers are just gently going round towards the shoulder blades, causing the shoulder blades, helping the back to open. Bringing the arms up again, corkscrewing again, so just gently rotating, smooth perpetual movement, folding the arms over the other way, giving yourself a hug. And again, we've got gravity facilitating the releasing, the expanding, the lengthening of the back. Bring the arms up once more, and you can just think of letting them drop. We're constantly doing things with the arms, so it's good to send this message, this pathway to the arms, that they can just completely and utterly let go. It's like dropping the shopping bags. And we need to send these messages into the body, telling the body to let go. Being present with the body, being quiet, peaceful and still. And when we're still and quiet and peaceful, the really amazing healing mechanisms of the body, mechanisms that balance and heal the body and bring it back into balance, and start working very quickly. Then we can hug the knees, do some circular movements with the knees, rocking movements with the knees, and go clockwise and anti-clockwise. We can do some pelvic tilts, a few pelvic tilts. So we're really being present with the body, gently, almost in small, gentle increments, lifting off the spine and releasing back down. The slower you do this, the better. I'm going to just demonstrate it a bit faster, but the slower you do this, the better. So it's like rolling up through the spine, and you really begin to feel the back, releasing that compression where all the joints get jammed up, where we get stuck, and where the muscles get tight. And those discs in between those small spinal bones get really squeezed and squashed out. They get really squeezed, and the fluid, the spinal fluid, relax. It reabsorbs all the spinal fluid when we allow that space to come into the back. And the other movements, the spinal twist, really lovely gentle movement. We're just allowing the knees to fall over to one side, placing the arm out to the other side, and we can just gently look at the arm. And if we want more of a twist, you can bring the knee up towards the chest, and we can just hang out there for a bit. Breathing into any tightness you feel, whether it's in the shoulder, in the lower back, any part of the body, we can breathe into it. Breath is nourishing, it's cleansing, it's healing, it's energizing. And again, just let the knees fall out to the side, the gravity will help them just fall, release them down to the ground, looking out to one side, out towards the other arm. And we can do some hip opening exercises like this. We can bring one knee up, another knee up. These are really good for opening the hips. And we tend to get lots of, like a spaghetti junction of muscles, ligaments, bones, tendons. It's a real weight load bearing area. It's nice to do those movements in the hips. And just to finish off, we can alternate the legs. And that gives a real feeling of length through the body. It releases all the postural chain of muscles that runs from the neck, all the way along the back, all the way down to the foot, the heel. There's a huge, long chain of postural muscles that get very tight, compressed and tense. And when we lie down like this and lie on the back, it really releases that postural chain of muscles. And it starts from the neck. So when we get that lovely release in the neck, It gives a message to the chain of muscles in the back that those muscles can release in the back. The back begins to expand and to gently open and to gently release. And we can do the same on the other side. So we bring the right leg back up, making sure you really engage the feet. So spend a moment with each foot, thinking of the contact the foot's making, where the weight's falling into the foot, so you can sense the weight falling into the heels, the outside ridge, the inside ridge. You can feel some of the toes. The feet are like the back. They're these parts of the body that we don't acknowledge that give us all the support. They take us through life. They allow us to walk, they allow us to climb, they allow us to exercise, they allow us to dance, to run. The feet are really fundamental in giving us balance, support, stability, just like the back is. So this is the way to maintain healthy back, healthy body in a very gentle, safe, healing way. Just gently push out into the heels so we can really feel that length, that release all the way through the body, from the foot to the head, from the head to the foot. And just hang out there for a bit, really breathing into that length, feeling that length, sensing and feeling the body, being present with the body. Having a sense of gratitude and thanks for the body. Being grateful for the parts of the body that do work. Being really grateful for the health when we do have it. Because as soon as we don't have it, we really feel the impact of having a sore back. It's a part of the body that doesn't function well. So we're going to come up from this position. I suggest that you do this every single day. Then you'll have a really healthy, long, strong back and body. And the way we come up is just to come on one foot, then the other, and your spine should feel lovely, open and long and wide, and ready to go and face the challenges of the day.